One of the greatest memories of growing up in the 80s wasn't just the fashion, the movies, or even the Friday night hangouts. It was the music. Because if you grew up then, you didn't just get one soundtrack, you got all of them. You had the best of your parents' generation, the 50s and 60s classics. You had Elvis to the Beatles, Motown that can make your whole house feel alive. Then the 70s poured in, pure rock and roll to disco ball anthems that made even your living room feel like Studio 54. And just when you thought it couldn't get better, the 80s exploded. Punk, new wave, and hair metal. Every genre had its own sound, its own tribe, and its own heartbeat. What a time to be alive. Your mixtape wasn't just songs, it was history. One side was Zeppelin or Fleetwood Mac. Flip it over and suddenly you're blasting Depeche Mode, Bon Jovi, or Run-DMC. Every party, every Friday night dance, every drive in your first car, it was a crash course in the history of music. And here's the craziest part. The music we grew up with, our anthems and our soundtracks, are now considered oldies. Just like our parents once handed us the records of the 50s and 60s, today kids are calling our 80s hits retro. Think about it, our songs are now retro. But I guess that's the circle of music. Every generation thinks they discovered the best sound. And maybe we did. So yeah, our hair might not be as big and our knees may hurt a little bit more. But the music never ages. And if you grew up in the 80s, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's keep the music loud and never stop listening to the mixtapes of our lives.